Here's the story plot. Two sisters named Ashley and Sarah, living normal suburban lives, doing normal things. Went to college, one pursues a PhD in mechanical engineering. The more education, the better, because you gotta get a great job, right? They take care of their health, or so they think. They do everything right, air quotes, health-wise, like eat more veggies, eat less meat, but they get sick. Not like cancer, but they're tired all the time, they're cold, they're constipated, so they're even more normal than before. But that's the thing. They don't want this to be normal. So they go on this long health journey to fix it themselves, and they do. And along the way, they discovered regenerative agriculture, which is how they've now found themselves on a farm.
They're starting a farm to get back to how our ancestors lived, to get back to the land, to put their hands and hearts and hooves into something bigger than themselves. To cultivate true health and to inspire others to do the same. There will be failures, there will be hardships, and there will be very little income. But there is... Damn it!
There is determination.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. But there is determination and there are overalls.
What's good, everyone? Huge news. We closed on our farm property last Friday, September 4th, 2020, a day for the books. So Strong.Sistas farm is officially under construction.
So that is where we are at right now. And so today's video is just going to be a tour of the farm as we have acquired it. So everything as is. There are no animals here yet. It is just a farm property. But make sure you stick around, hit that subscribe button, because we're gonna document the entire journey of turning this place into our regenerative farm dream. And we promise we're going to make you proud. So
It is so peaceful out here. You can hear all the little katydids. So our dad said there's these crickets that make noises sounding like they're saying katydid.
Katydids.
They're interrupting you.
You are now looking out upon Angel Acres, as we're gonna call it. So these are the pastures on Strong.Sistas farm. So you guys know that we want to become regenerative farmers to help rebuild the soil and offer you all some high quality animal products. But the unfortunate truth these days is that regenerative farmers can't make an income simply on farming. A lot of regenerative farmers have another side job. So we are going to, you'll see later on in the video, we are going to try to stack enterprises so that we can have another income source in addition to regenerative farm. So essentially that other income source will allow me to nerd out about the soil. So we have about 5 or 6 acres right here that has not been touched with chemicals or fertilizers. So it has pretty good starting foliage. So we could get some animals on here pretty quickly. We are going to wait until the start of 2021. And then you will see we have about 20 acres up here we'll go out to that unfortunately the family that lived here before us leased it out to conventional farmers for the last like 15 or so years. So it is not the best soil. It doesn't have that much organic matter right now, but that's our job. And if we just tried to find farmland that had good foliage, we wouldn't have the opportunity to transform poor quality soil into higher quality soil that sequesters more carbon and offers more nutritious food for the animals. So our goal over the next few years is to add organic matter to these row acre crops of soybeans and turn them into perennial pastures. So the other farmer will be harvesting their soybeans sometime this fall, and then we'll film a completely separate video where we talk about how we are going to prep and seed those acres this fall before we put animals on them next spring. So let's go check out the row soybean crops. So the property line goes all the way to those back trees back there. We get a little bit of forest in the back. There's like a center forest in the middle of the field, and then it goes all the way back to those farms back there and hugs this line here. And so there's a lot of, there's rolling hills over there.
So you can't see over that hill, but the property goes down after that and then into the forest.
We've definitely got our work cut out for us. So here we have the soybeans growing. They should be harvesting these in October at some point, but like this is not soil, right? So soil is a mineral matrix plus organic molecules. This is just some sand, just some dirt here. So we got to add some life back into this with some seeding and some animal impact. Get some good quality poop up in there. Definitely have our work cut out for us.
Yeah, but with determination,
that's what we signed up to do.
you can do
Here
anything
for the challenge.
with overalls. So the first structure that we are standing in right now is the main barn on the property. And so this barn, we are hoping, no, we're not hoping, we're going to turn it into an events place. So like somewhere that somebody could have their dream barn wedding. And so as you can see, it is this grand, big old barn, and it has so much potential. It does definitely need a lot of touch-ups though. So there's places where the floor needs to be fixed, we need to paint, we need to add all the fun stuff that somebody would want to see on their wedding day, but it has so much potential. So I want to give you a little tour of where we're standing, and hopefully you can see the ideas that we're crafting together of what this place can and will be. So directly across from where I'm standing is the most amazing part and my favorite part of this entire property, and it is the overlook from this barn. So Ashley's going to open it up for us.
The lookout.
The lookout. So you walk in and you've got this amazing view. This amazing view outside looking out. Well, duh, because you're outside. But you're up above the entire farm property and you can really see everything. Now granted, we have the road over here, but for the most part, you just got all this beauty. So it's really cool. Like I can totally see somebody having their wedding shots right here. So they're standing up top here. The photos are coming at them and it's just this grand, what would you say? What dreams are made of, am I right?
This is what dreams are made of.
Directly across from that opening is another opening outside. Big old grand barn doors, and so they split halfway in the middle to open up, but it's easier right now for us to just do one side. So this opens up into this beautiful outdoor section that we would ideally end up putting some outdoor seating at, or whatever we want to call this, whatever we want to do out here to, you know, keep the party going. Keep the party going outside. So I'm going to set this in the middle and give a 360 view of this place. So we've got Ashley, the entertainment. Come around the side. A lot of potential for everything. So we would have like seating over here. We're going to take out this section eventually, just knock it all out to provide more of an open space. We have that opening outside. And then, wha-bam. Over here is going to be our statement wall. Okay, so we've learned from our good pal Vicky that every wedding venue needs a statement wall. Somewhere for the bride and groom to stand, to do their thing, to be the center of attention. And so that is what we are going to create right here. It's going to be beautiful, folks. Just stay tuned. But wait, there's more. So from the upstairs of the big wedding barn, there is a downstairs. And so right now, these stairs are definitely not to code. It's a little bit sketchy. So what we're envisioning is lengthening them slightly, about a foot. So coming out a foot more here, making the stairs wider. And then along this side and along the back, we would put up a wall about yay high. And so that would keep people safe at the party. But let's take you guys downstairs.
Someone get a little tipsy. Imagine walking down this.
Yeah, no, you don't want none of that business at your barn. Here we have the bottom of the big red wedding barn.
And so a long time ago, I imagine it was used for milking cows because there's a little milking station back there. But we are actually not going to use it for milking any cows, as it is going to be part of the wedding venue. And so you have the same kind of wood walls, which we're definitely going to need to stain upstairs too. We were going to have to do a lot of work on these poles up here.
But we're thinking about doing like a bridal suite, and then I don't remember what the male thing is called.
Rooms.
Groomsmen room.
Yeah, and some storage down here. So that's going to be the main gist of what we've got going on down here.
What is that?
I wish this zoomed faster. That, my friends, is mine. Okay.
No, I say just like
No, don't say that.
right when I
No.
said what is that and you
What is
zoom
that?
in,
Okay.
make dramatic music,
Okay,
cut it,
okay,
cut it.
Okay, ready? Say it again.
Wait, what?
Say it again. Say it again.
Okay, 3, 2. Wait, but what is that?
Da da da.
Okay.
Welcome to the party barn. So this is going to be a separate structure from the wedding events barn. So that way we could potentially have 2 events per night, or the same wedding party could rent out the party barn as well. But this will allow us to not be like exclusive to like wedding events. People could have like anniversary parties, birthday parties,
Reunions
bridal showers, baby showers. The options
are endless.
Or we can just put a big old dance floor, DJ, turn up, you know?
Yeah, a lot of options in this building. And so it's also in really great shape.
The previous owners did a really good job like remodeling these barn structures. They just never got to the point of like making an events place.
Yeah.
So that's what we're
So there's a lot to work with here. Could have a wedding ceremony right back there. Chairs all along here. So again, just really thinking about those external sources of income outside of just the farming aspect.
Act Enterprises.
Yes, to make this into a sustainable long-term business. I realize that it's like, oh my gosh, girls, how are you going to do all this right now? No. These are plans.
Plans, future plans. Next structure. All right, so this is the chicken coops. This is where we will keep our egg layer chickens in the winter time, so it'll be nice and warm and insulated. This can also be where we start our chicks. So typically chicks are started in some insulated warm area for the first few weeks of their life before they're put on pasture. So let's check out the coop.
There are no chickens in here yet. It is just planning.
But it has the structure.
It really does.
We're gonna have to improve the insulation, obviously, because we don't want snow and drift coming in. And we want to keep it at a good temperature. And our mom had an idea to like bust open some of these panels here and have like a little like chicken ladder so that they can go and like explore up there, make it a little jungle gym for
She said
the
that
chickens.
her egg layers like to perch up top and hang out up high.
Yeah,
So you're gonna give them that option.
so this is a chicken coop.
Just want to show the detail on the chicken coop door handle. It is so antique and fancy and cute.
fix it up and just
Well, maybe, but this is something that I would actually like keep the same.
Like, screw it in.
Well, yeah, but look how cute it is. Like, you just don't like see that at the Home Depot no more, okay? No.
Next structure.
So this is yet again another barn structure. This place did not come with a shortage of barn structures. This was previously their corn crib, but we don't necessarily know what we are going to do with it yet. So let's see the inside. So it's actually been renovated pretty nice again. It seems more insulated in this bar as opposed to the chicken coop one. This may be storage, this may be a farm store.
This could be another chicken coop, so this could be for the starting chickens.
For many chickens.
Or turkeys.
The options
Are endless.
are endless. Stay tuned.
All right, so we have the top floor of another barn structure. So this could become our farm store. Vote in the comments below whether you think this one or the previous barn structure should be our farm store. It's pretty nice. Needs some like insulation work. You can see the outdoors.
It seems like there's a little opening window to the outside.
I'm worried it may break.
We could potentially put a horse in here.
Hello.
And they'd have a little window looking out to the forest. I like it. Can we put a horse in here?
Girl.
So this is still that same barn structure, but there is a downstairs to it.
So this is where we are thinking we can have shelter for our small ruminants, like our lamb, our goat, whatever we decide to do first, or our pigs. So this could be like winter for them. Actually, we probably won't keep pigs during the winter. So this could be storage, not storage, shelter for these animals when the weather is bad, and then they can have access to out here as well.
And access to the forest. We would just do fences and then rotate them somewhere in this area and then bring them back to the other pastures.
This would just be winter stuff, but in the forest behind this barn structure. So the property actually goes like all the way to the street line over there. And so we will eventually be doing forest raised pork. And so pigs love to uproot things. Come. Use their noses and like uproot things. So this is like hog heaven for them in here. We'd have to put up a fence in here, which will be a little bit of a challenge due to the slope. But I think that this is a great option. There's a little stream down there as well.
Yeah.
A little stream down here.
This is just our planning.
Yeah.
Just envisioning some little pigs in there and doing their pig things.
Yes. Next structure.
Can you see me?
There you are.
Okay, so this is the pre-existing tool shed. So when we first saw the house, the guy had all of his tools everywhere.
Tool shop.
He obviously took them with, but I'm thinking that's probably what we're gonna leave for it when we populate this room. I don't know, what are we thinking?
This is where we'll do some woodwork.
Good. That'll be a fun video.
So this will also be where we live. So this is also a homestead. So this is our new farmhouse. We're going to be moving from central Illinois to this piece of property sometime in October 2020 after this busy transition month. So we'll give you guys a full 360 view of the house in a whole nother video, a farm tour. But yeah, we're excited to move here and be living on Strong.Sistas farm. All right, so we're gonna wrap up the video here, but before we go,
I have some things I want to say.
you tell them.
I'm gonna tell them. So we are beyond grateful and feeling very blessed to be on this property. One of the reasons it's so great for us is because our parents are gonna be retiring at a location that's about 20 minutes away, and family is so important to us. And so that means that in the future, our parents can be here, be working on the farm, and be working on all these ventures together. And we don't do anything without our parents. They mean the world to us. And so that is just such a crucial point of this all, is that this is going to be something bigger than just us. We don't want to just build a farm and a wedding barn. We want to build somewhere that anybody can come and feel welcome and feel a part of it and learn about regenerating the soil.
So we really hope you guys stick around and follow our journey to become first generation farmers and to add organic matter, carbon, health back into the soil. We can't wait to take you guys along with us. So make sure you hit the...
all my, Hallmark lovers.
Yeah.
Get excited, because I'm excited about this barn. And if you happen to be in the Midwest area, put on your calendars for ongoing for 2021 and on to have your events and your weddings at this barn, which we still haven't come up with a name yet.
I think this video is pretty indicative of like what parts both Stacey and I are most excited about. So like the soil nerd, soil scientist here.
This is like
teamwork makes
forte.
the dream work. So like I said, we are really excited to take you guys along this entire journey with us. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you can be updated with our go-abouts and our upcoming videos. We will share every step of the way. And until our next video, make sure you are behaving like an angel.